Hello, this is Diana, and welcome back to my channel. We are in St. Augustine Beach, and it is December of 2020. We have enjoyed my sister's condo quite a bit this year. We've come here, I think this is the third time, so all in all, we've enjoyed it. This is the beach that we walk on every day. It was beautiful, the sunset, the sunrise. Here are the four of us. This is across from the Teeny Martini Bar. And here is the Teeny Martini Bar with us. And my bourbon martini. We did do a Grinch tour that evening. They only have it in December. So if you are in St. Augustine in December, it's a really fun thing to do with your family and your friends. He was fun. He was the Grinch. So he was very Grinchy, if that's even a word. We went around this old city within the inner walls and also around the old city. He covered most, if not all, of the lights from the Night of Lights. We took a tour. See, this is, I believe, around Flagler College, around that area. There are the kids saying hi to the Grinch. And back in the early years, Henry Flagler, I think, owned 90%, if not more, of St. Augustine. Everything was named after him. He was a very wealthy man. The Flagler College was once his hotel, and then in recent years it became a college. It's a pretty good college, by the way. Now we are by the park with the lights. This park is very pretty. The Christmas tree there is very pretty. You see it right there? It's a Christmas tree. Here's the four of us: Ellen, Barbara, Tanya, and myself. We are just going around the park. I think we went around the park like 3 or 4 times. You do go around and around the same places, but it's fun, and he makes it fun. He's angry like the Grinch, and he gets involved with everybody on the streets and makes fun of people. It was really a fun evening. We had that evening was very much fun. Here we are. Like I said, we go around the park. In a minute, you're going to hear a little bit of the tour we were on.
Give me a hand. Give me a hand. Watch your pass. See, look straight across. Once you look across, now look. I see it.
Oh, I see it.
See, I wasn't lying.
What is it?
Oh, I see it.
They don't believe me anymore.
You said I see it. I thought I heard it.
That didn't work. We don't even need a pass.
It's gonna be bumpy because we're on a bumpy road.
You guys decorate for Christmas yet? Hey, Fido.
We did.
Did you guys decorate yet? Oh, let's do it again. Got it. Are you guys ready for the Halloween decorations?
So we're driving around St. Augustine and looking at all the lights.
picture ever. Not gonna help.
He's so mean to people on the streets. He's right.
These folks are not looking at next
I'm
time.
going.
Just the red flag for reaching that. And coming up on our left. On our left, that's another statue of Henry Flander. For those of you not sure what Mr. Flander looked like, there he is right there on your left. There's the building directly to your right. Anybody want to take in this museum? You find 40,000 plus items that Mr. Leitner collected from all around the world. Yep, 40,000 plus items. This is stop number 10, the Leitner Museum. Formerly Henry Flanders Arkansas Hotel. Those of you getting up, please step out backwards. Always step out backwards to enter the 1960s Civil Rights Movement era. At that time, the 1960s, the structure on your left was the dentist's office of Dr. Robert Haley. He was the head of the local NAACP at that time. He was the first African-American dentist in the state of Florida. Also at that time, the 1960s, the two houses on your left were the homes of Miss Cora Tyson and Meg Kelly. They were civil rights activists who provided the two homes, those two houses that I just showed you. They provided shelter to civil rights leaders, such as Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who will come down here from up north. Secretly spent the night at their two homes, and they conduct peaceful protests here in St. Augustine the next day. Peaceful protests against the unfortunate segregation that our fellow Americans, those of African descent, were going through at the time. Yet Dr. King said those two houses way back behind us. The street we're crossing now is named after him. On your right, Dr. King marched down the street.
We are now entering Nuestra Señora de la Leche, and in English is Our Lady of Milk and Happy Delivery. This was a mission of God that King Philip of Spain sent 5 ships under the command of General Pedro Méndez de Áviles. He sent them there to establish a colony, to secure the land for Spain, but most importantly, to convert the Native Americans into Catholicism. There is also a small cemetery, and little, as you go and you walk along the way, there are little, I don't know, like monuments or little statues of prayers of women that come here and pray and make in hopes that they get pregnant. Here's a little shrine, and here is a prayer of St. Francis, which is my favorite prayer. Here's the oldest general store, and which is a museum right now, and in the back you see the old jail. That is we didn't go in this time, but I've been in there, and it's definitely a tour worth taking. Now we are entering the what is supposed to be one of the most beautiful streets in Florida. I'll take their word for it. It's, as you can see, it's very beautiful. And you can see my finger there too. We are heading to the Fountain of Youth. We did the tours with the they were the orange trolleys. I forgot the name of the tours right now, but I'm sure either the red trolleys or the orange trolleys are both going to be good tours. They're excellent. I do recommend that you start your day early, because if you want, there's a lot to see in St. Augustine, and if you want to get to see a lot of it, you do need to start early. We started a little bit late, so we had to go pick up our car from the parking where we had it parked and drive to the Fountain of Youth because we were not going to have time to get the last trolley out. The Fountain of Youth was discovered by Ponce de Leon. He believed that the fountain had healing powers to make people younger. He also was the one who gave Florida its names. Florida was named La Florida, and it was named La Florida because he came in while the Festival of Flowers, and it was Easter time. The village of Seloy was centered here at the Fountain of Youth, and that's where he sailed when he came in, when he got here. This is the Fountain of Youth, as you can see, and it's a small little fountain. Now we're back in the gardens, and you can see the peacocks. I also wanted to mention that when Ponce de Leon, like Menendez came with 5 ships, Ponce de Leon came with 3 ships. And his ships were named the Santiago, the Santa Maria, and the San Cristobal. Also, a little more history is that in 1587, the first Catholic mission in the present-day United States was established here in St. Augustine. Also, a few centuries later, the English demolished it and actually killed the last of the Indians that were left in Florida. Here we are, just walking around. My sister has her mask hanging around her hand. The park is absolutely beautiful. They have weddings there. They have quinces, sweet 16s. It's a beautiful, beautiful venue for any occasion. And I love peacocks. And I really wanted one of them to open their tail, but they didn't. I guess they only do it when they're ready to mate. I don't know, I read something to that effect. This was a great trip. Now we're just walking, and that's a restaurant that we wanted to go eat there at Casa Maya, but we didn't make it on time because we couldn't decide what we were going to do, so we did not make it. They had great music. Supposedly the food is good. It's Mexican, like Mexican fusion food. And here are my girls. The music it was playing was really nice. That's why they were dancing. And they were discussing me and wanting to do the YouTube channel. Anyhow, now we're walking. This is one of the streets there, and right here on your right with the Spanish flag is the restaurant that I believe I mentioned you in the beginning of the video. It's called La Columbia. It is a Spanish restaurant. It has some Cuban food also. It's excellent, excellent, excellent. I really recommend it, highly recommend it for all of you. And this is one of those little things we bought. Oh, right up Stanley's alley. Nice music. That was really nice music. Now we are just walking within the old city. And this is how it all is. And This is Saint, I forgot his name. We're going to see it now. It's more of a Greek saint and is a shrine. San Photios. Historic exhibits, the National Shrine. We didn't go in, but the next time we go there, we're definitely going to go in. This is from the car. It's so pretty. It's really nice. It's called Nights of Lights, and it's really pretty. We eat at that restaurant there right now. It's called Harry's, and I love it. It's Louisiana-styled food, and we really enjoy it a lot. We are now at the light, and we will shortly be turning into what is the Bridge of Lions. And that is the bridge that connects the mainland to the beach. We have to, it's a lot of traffic, so my sister just didn't turn left. Instead, she went straight and then made a U-turn in the middle of the road as if she was in Hialeah. That's okay. That's just who she is. It's just a beautiful little ride. And here we just do a little U-turn. And now we are going to see, I don't know if we're going to see it in the video. Let me see if I left it there. Because they were taking pictures of a wedding. Look, when we turn right, look to your right. And there are, I believe, some people there taking pictures. But I do see a lot of weddings here and by the fort of San Marco. See, if you look there, you can see it. You see it? Quick. Now we're on the Bridge of Lions. See the bay? How beautiful it is at sunset. We are heading home. Thank you for joining me. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. Once again, thank you, and we'll be back with another video pretty soon.